Challenger breakers were made by Challenger Electrical Equipment Corporation. The original manufacturer does not produce a 60-amp double-pole breaker specifically designed for Challenger panels. However, suitable replacement can be found in square D breakers. Specifically, a 60-amp double-pole square D QO breaker or a 60-amp double-pole square D Homeline breaker can be used as a substitute in this situation. When selecting a replacement breaker, it is crucial to consider several factors to ensure compatibility and safe operation of the electrical panel. Firstly, confirm that the replacement breaker is listed or classified for use in the specific Challenger panel. Breaker manufacturers often provide lists of panels for which their breakers are suitable. This listing ensures that the breaker has been tested and approved for use in that panel, meeting safety standards and performance requirements. Secondly, verify that the voltage rating of the replacement breaker matches the voltage of the electrical system. In residential applications, this is typically 120/240 volts. Using a breaker with an incorrect voltage rating can lead to improper operation and potential safety hazards. Thirdly, ensure that the ampere rating of the replacement breaker matches the circuit requirements. In this case, a 60-amp breaker is needed to protect the circuit from overcurrents. Using a breaker with a lower amperage rating may cause nuisance tripping, while using a breaker with a higher amperage rating can create a fire hazard by allowing excessive current to flow through the circuit. Fourthly, check the physical dimensions of the replacement breaker to ensure that it fits properly in the Challenger panel. Breakers are designed to have standard sizes and shapes to fit into specific panel slots. If the replacement breaker is too large or too small, it may not make proper electrical connections or may not be able to be securely installed in the panel. Fifthly, inspect the bus bar connections in the Challenger panel to ensure that they are in good condition. The bus bars are the conductive strips that distribute electricity from the main breaker to the individual circuit breakers. If the bus bars are corroded or damaged, they may not make proper electrical contact with the replacement breaker, which can lead to overheating and potential electrical failure. Sixthly, when installing the replacement breaker, follow all applicable electrical codes and safety procedures. Turn off the power to the panel before removing the old breaker and installing the new one. Use insulated tools to prevent electrical shock. Ensure that the breaker is securely seated in the panel and that all connections are tight. Seventhly, after installing the replacement breaker, test the circuit to ensure that it is working properly. Use a multimeter to measure the voltage and current at the circuit's outlets or appliances. Verify that the breaker trips when the circuit is overloaded. This testing will help to confirm that the replacement breaker is providing adequate protection for the circuit. Eighthly, consider the interrupting rating of the replacement breaker. The interrupting rating is the maximum amount of fault current that the breaker can safely interrupt. In most residential applications, a 10,000 amp interrupting rating is sufficient. However, in some commercial or industrial applications, a higher interrupting rating may be required. Ninthly, be aware of the different types of breakers that are available. Standard thermal magnetic breakers are the most common type of breaker and are suitable for most residential applications. Ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, breakers are designed to protect against ground faults, which can cause electrical shock. Arc fault circuit interrupter, or FSI, breakers are designed to protect against arc faults, which can cause fires. Tenthly, consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns about replacing a breaker. An electrician can help you to select the correct replacement breaker and can install it safely and properly. In addition to the above considerations, it's important to understand the differences between square DQO and Homeline breakers. QO breakers are generally considered to be a higher-end product line, offering features such as a more robust construction and a wider range of options. Homeline breakers are typically more affordable and are designed for residential applications. Both QO and Homeline breakers are compatible with Challenger panels, but it's crucial to verify that the specific breaker model is listed or classified for use in the panel. When selecting between QO and Homeline breakers, consider the specific requirements of the application and the desired level of performance. In some cases, the the extra features and durability of QO breakers may be worth the additional cost. In other cases, Homeline breakers may be a more cost-effective option that still provides adequate protection. Ultimately, the best way to ensure that you are selecting the correct replacement breaker is to consult with a qualified electrician. An electrician can assess the specific requirements of your electrical system and recommend the best breaker for your needs. They can also install the breaker safely and properly, ensuring that your electrical system is protected from overcurrents and other hazards. When working with electrical systems, safety should always be the top priority. Always turn off the power to the panel before working on any electrical components. Use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as safety glasses and gloves. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the job for you. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. Furthermore, understand that electrical codes and regulations vary depending on your location. It is crucial to comply with all applicable codes and regulations when installing or replacing electrical components. Your local building department can provide information about the electrical codes and regulations in your area. Ignoring these codes and regulations can lead to fines, penalties, and potential safety hazards. In addition to replacing a breaker, it's also important to maintain your electrical panel in good condition. Regularly inspect the panel for any signs of damage, such as corrosion, cracks, or loose connections. Clean the panel periodically to remove dust and debris. If you notice any problems with your electrical panel, have it inspected and repaired by a qualified electrician. Proper maintenance can help to extend the life of your electrical panel and prevent electrical problems. Also, when replacing a breaker, it is a good practice to label the circuit that the breaker protects. This will make it easier to identify the correct breaker in the future if you need to turn off the power to a specific circuit. You can use a label maker to create professional-looking labels for your breakers. Be sure to use a permanent marker to write on the labels so that the writing does not fade over time. In summary, while Challenger Electrical Equipment Corporation does not currently manufacture a 60-amp double-pole breaker for their panels, Square DQer and Homeline breakers provide viable alternatives. Remember to always prioritize safety and consult with a qualified electrician if you have any doubts or concerns about replacing electrical components. Remember these points: firstly, confirm breaker listing. Secondly, check the voltage rating. Thirdly, verify the amperage rating. Fourthly, check physical dimensions. Fifthly, inspect busbar connections. Sixthly, follow safety procedures. Seventhly, test the circuit. Eighthly, consider interrupting rating. Ninthly, understand breaker types. And 10thly, consult an electrician.